Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and we're back with Caves Good! And with a big help of thanks from Master Azra. I think I got that right. I hope I got that right. You know what, I'm gonna check just to be safe. Yeah, so it was Master Azra, and just thanks for letting me know that I'm a big boof head when it comes to seeing things and knowing how the game works, so... No, don't think that you were in any possible way being mean by saying something that should have been obvious. Come on, guys. We know that the old GH can handle a little bit of constructive annihilationism. Oh, what do you know? I wonder if this is important to do. Locate the pair. Is this just a big coincidence? I wonder if this was just a big coincidence. So what are we looking at here? A communications panel. I just like... Oh. I'm blocked by it. Crap. Was there like a button for activating? I just kind of started playing a different game at the time. Use. There we go. Voice transmitting through panel. Begone, Wayfarer. There is no place for you. My name is Madro. I bring a message from Argive of Java. Haha, yes, see? Speak with the Barathramites. And it is completely done now. A slot opens from the center of the door and a metal tray slides out. Yes, let's go ahead, put the tray in there. So it seems that you are indeed Argyle's apprentice. He wishes you to study with us. Unfortunately, we require more than a willing spirit. Yeah, that's getting annoying already. Quid is not Japa. You will need to prove your worth that you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north. Within its halls, you will find a cache of dysfunctional way droids. Recover one, repair it, and return here. If we are satisfied with your work, you will be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. I don't suppose he means anything by just simply you will or you won't, or if like I will cease to exist. Do you accept this arrangement? You know what? Why not? Let's just find that out. I assume I can't get through here? Yeah, I'm blocked by a shimmering force field. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff to do. We have to repair it? The Great Cave Golgotha. Okie dokie then, Mr. Game. I will follow your every whim. Alright, well at least we have something to do now, right guys? Right, that's what I say. Let's just eat you. And let's get going. Alright. We do have a lot of these experience points to start putting into stuff, but I don't know what to do with it. You know, I'd love to just put it in Tinker 3, but we're not quite at that point yet. In addition, wait, do I have a lot of crap that I need to sell? I suppose I do. So yeah, security doors can only be opened with extremely rare items that may or may not eventually be given to you in an extremely advanced quest that might make them more possible. I really don't know. That's a complete guess right there. So right now I could have been pressing just the up arrow to go out of this place, or I could be doing what I'm doing right now. So let's just head out. It's 2 in the morning. Let's see. In the game, not here. So this is probably no, this isn't Golgotha. Where's Golgotha? Is it here? I see mountains. Is Garden of Geth. Oh, is it this thing? That's Golgotha. Shrouded in the rotting jungle are the mouths of the rust caves of Golgotha, Chrome's graveyard. For a post-apocalyptic world, this place sure has a lot of flourishing life. So, oh yes, and somebody else was mentioning about charging my... Hold on, because there's a button for skills. Heal, recharge cell. Look at that. That's a skill right there. We'll make that shift 0. And how do I use it? You have no cells that require... Well, I need to take one out. But thanks to Mr. Let's find out again. Okay, by Mr. Strange Guy 0451. I don't know if he says it is 451 and there's a 0 on it or what, but that's how that goes. So, thank you very much, because that is a great thing that I can just charge my cells if I really need to. And as a matter of fact, because it's a lot easier to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and activate you to recoil back there. So now it's at a very low state. Go figure. And it might be that it requires super... Let's go ahead and replace the cell and then try to recharge it. So, replace with something more useful. And now we have this skill. Goes very low. Recharging will cost 3 somethings. Darn it. 3 scrap power systems. So I'll have to think about that. For now, I'll just carry it around because they don't weigh that much. So, yeah. Right. My apprentice, what? That's all? That's all you have to say is what? I picked a great dude to be my special friend. So, no, I don't need burnt capacitors, right? I need scrap... Oh, but that would probably give me a scrap power system, right? That's what the game's trying to tell me there. Alright, cool. In the meantime, however, let's go ahead and talk to you. Okay, you have nothing left to trade because you had a bunch of vine wafers and I kind of bought them all up. And you have lead slugs, which I am very likely going to get all of them. Buy all of them, excuse me. But in the meantime, let's see. Well, let's just go ahead and buy all of them then. It's just, in the meantime, that's going to be my new thing, isn't it? It's my new thing. Shotgun shells. I suppose I'll keep those around too. So, I guess those sell for a non-zero amount if I'm getting 0.1 drams out of it. And then I can sell like these off too. Is there anything else I'd want from you? How's my food looking? Pretty incredible with 313 vine wafers. I do have a glow... Well, all the stuff I want to sell, I'm going to sell to Mr. Nice Guy, who is my tinker friend, so... Okay. So there we go. Much, very much better. Wait, that ended up being stupid. Because, yeah, right, the rounding requires full units of drams. Whoopsie daisy, I'm going to have to remember that in the future. And I have 1 lead slug that is different from 33 lead slugs. Okie dokie. Smoky pokey blokey. Well, let's just start by offering... Oh, whoops, wrong. But let's start by offering everything I would consider offering. And I need to remember the nullworm. Let's just wear this right now, because I'm going to keep forgetting to wear it if I don't. So there we go. Ta-da! And I can already see that they do cost a little less now. That's very handy. But hold on. I'm already carrying a glow sphere, so the one out here is something that I don't really need. So that's something I can get rid of. All of this, I think. Hold on. Let's make sure that I'm equipping what I want to equip. So I have the reinforced leather armor. The skin suit's a 1-3. I don't know. That sounds kind of good. And it's also a lot less equippy. So if we look at it, well, let's go ahead. Let's use that. Sure. I'm game. Learn how to dodge things better. Alright. I think that's everything else, though, and for everything else that I'm using. And sturdy iron buckler I'll get rid of. Let's go ahead and disassemble that. Get a scrap power system. Very cool. Okay, good. Finally, we can start on this quest here. Yeah, the reinforced leather armor doesn't sell for as much, but oh well. I can make it work out. And then we got all this carbide stuff, and all this stuff. Lots of stuff to just sell off because I'm not going to bother using it. And then all this. So I have 289 drams worth of supply to sell. Surprisingly, it doesn't really give me that much to work with. Especially considering how much this stuff costs. Can I look at my other screens while I'm here? Doesn't look like it. Which is a bit of a pain. I was hoping to... Okay, so that's the 2, and that's... Why is the 2 cost more than the 3? I always thought Mark 2 was better than 1, and Mark 3 was better than 2, etc. Huh. Well then. Is there a way to look at this one right? These skin-tight gloves occasionally jolt the hands into performing with added strength and dexterity. That sounds incredibly useful. But, I need to check what I already have. Okay, so all I have is freeze grenade. Okay. So let's just go ahead and sell everything. Resell not this. Still kind of using that, but everything else. Resell this off. I mean, I guess technically I don't really need all the fuel cells if I can just recharge them all the time. But there could be a situation where I need to start putting a lot more cells in things. So. Okay, so there's all those 286 drams. Now, the flamethrower is incredible. The thermal grenade, data disk. I mean, I'm very curious about perhaps just getting the easy grenades, because, well, for one, that's all I can really afford. So we'll get those, and then let's go ahead and get all the burnt capacitors, because that seems to be what I need for recharging cells. So there we go. Trade is complete. Look at that. He's got just a bunch of crap that he doesn't really need, I'm sure. But if you notice, the plate armor he sells for 452, whereas I sold it to him for about 75. So clearly, a lot can be said about the whole having lots of ego thing. Alright, so here we go. And let's learn. Let us learn how to make grenades so I can start throwing them with some thought that eventually I'll go ahead and I'll keep the glow sphere or whatever. Yes. So what do I have left over now? It's the chem cell? Let's keep the chem cell. Wait until it's totally empty, right? And then I'll figure out how much stuff replacing costs. In fact, since this one's normal low, let's go ahead and replace the cell in there and then see how much that one costs to repair. Okay, that's 2 at that point. The difference between low and very low. I don't know how much it is. But it seems like it's a better deal to... Well, let's find out. Yeah, let's go ahead and let that one drain all the way completely. Something is happening. The zealot died? Dude, what happened, dude? You just... Something happened. Why did you let that happen? Well, I guess I can read. I sing of the Oh great, this is exactly there's a lot of stuff in this book, isn't there? Verses, yes, lots of verses. So this, I don't know, teaches stuff about this, maybe? What used to happen back in the day before the end of everything happened? Wouldn't be the first time apocalypses were caused by jihad factions. Alright, so we need to get here, and I am here. Would it be a good idea to invest in wayfaring? I don't know. I really don't. But it is an intelligence-based stat, that's for sure. And intelligence is something I have. And there's self-discipline, but that's for willpower. And there's pistols, bows and rifles. I am using a rifle right now, I think. I think that's what, hold on, the carbine is. Especially since it's a two-hander. Speaking of two-handers, man, I've spent a lot of time not really doing a lot in this video. Go me! So steady hands. For the purpose of determining your accuracy with bows and rifles, your agility is treated as if it were 4 points higher. That could be good. That could be very good. You take aim at a target before firing. So, yeah, there's a number of things here that are very useful, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and, yes, so there we go. Got myself my super learning things with bows and rifles. Now let's go ahead and get kickback too, because that's getting a little kickback for my troubles. Yes. Tinkering. I mean, acrobatics could really help. As long as you carry... Yeah, this one seems like it would be harder to work with, just because I often am carrying a lot of my maximum encumbrance. So I'm not going to use that right now. Butchery could be useful, though. Occasionally butcher... Yeah, and yield and special items from corpses. That could be good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So there we go. Butcher corpses is now part of my skill set. Oh, I could just do masterful straight up. You know what? I'm just gonna do straight up masterful. Skip skillful. Go right straight on to it. So, and let's just make sure that I have this butcher corpse targeted. I mean, I'll just leave it toggled on, I think. And let's also have sprint as an option. Rebuke robot. I have no idea what that's gonna do, but alright. Let's hope for the best in going to Golgothia. Well, thanks. I do recognize this area. I just noticed. I recognize that out the wazoo. You know what? Even though this is gonna make things take longer, I'm just gonna go here first. Kinda have a feeling that it would be a good idea to get some boosts and things. Really? Well, I mean, I could sprint a little bit. A little bit. Stop saying a little bit. Alright. Unsurprisingly, this isn't working very well. Well, you are badly wounded. I'm not gonna have to start sprinting a bit. Oi, everything is blocked by shale? Dang. And just everybody's catching up to me right now. Everything is blocked by shale. Oh, man. Well, at the very least, I can fight you one-on-one now. So, that's at least good for it to happen. 2 experience? Oh, gee whiz. And with the honey skunk being where I am, yeah, this is not a good place to be right now, I'm sure. So I guess I could go this way instead? Yeah, there we go. And I do have one of them salve injectors. Apply that. Rather not. Great! Super wonderful. They're ganging up on me again. Is that eating through... The honey skunk stuff eats through buildings. Dang. I had no idea what I was getting myself into here. Can I use... Oh, geez. Not healing. Darn it. I wanted to know if I could sprint. Yeah, not yet. 16 turns to go. So how much are these things hurt? Quite a bit. Depending... and great, he's starting to heal his wounds. Okay, honey skunks don't have a lot of survivability, so that's one thing I can make use of in my quest to not die. Come on, turtle. I can beat you, turtle! Oh, man. There we go. Oh, man. Time to rest until healed. Oy vey. Man. Okay, well, I'm alive. I didn't even get a lot of experience from that. The boars are worth zip-a-dee-doo-dah day. Figures. I mean, look at this. Worth 2 experience for all the good that he did. That's 1 experience. That's not even... It's not even good experience. And you are a scrap-cladded hermit. Hoping to kill you easier. Alright, cool. Chainmail. How's my electrified yet? So it's still stuck on very low. And you're a hide-sheathed hermit. Slightly more of a character. Oh, jeez. At least I can sprint. Okay, and then I can heal myself up a bit. As he caught up to me in time. Alright, well at least I won. I won! You lose. Everything is right with the world. So, let's go ahead and just rest up a bit. Excellent. Bloody chainmail. I mean, I don't know. The pricklers, they're only worth 1 experience, so... The borers are only worth 2, and yet they still tend to hurt. A little bit. But let's just go ahead and... Wait a second. Well, maybe the way I go down here is different from the way that I eventually... 75, so you guys are worth some stuff. More than the other case. More than the other case. Fight you. I'm just spamming buttons all over the place. Glow spheres, those are worth money. While not being particularly from prickler. Yeah, pricklers. Gosh darn pricklers. Wow, these things hurt. Dang. Just go begin healing a little bit. Only a little bit. I don't feel like spending too much time. Okay. Okay. Ah, jeez, honey skunks. Not now, honey skunks. At least they don't... Irritable tortoise. I am becoming irritable with you. Alright, well, at least you're done. So yeah, also to Mr. Strange guy, he mentioned that it's the occasional you get a strike in, and maybe I should just use these stairs. That'd be smart. That'd be smart. Alright. There we go. Well, let's take care of you. Otherwise, you're gonna be a problem when I'm coming back up. Boars. I mean, I don't even know if it's worth going in here for anything. I guess I'm getting boar jerky. That's delicious. Deliciously nutritious. Man made of boar. If only they gave me boar meat when I was off in the hunting fields. Just outside of where I live. Let's go ahead and heal a bit. There. Rather not spend too much time healing. Because otherwise I'm going to slowly use up my water supply. Which is still plentiful. But you never know. I don't know what a dram is. I should look that up one day so I can have a better understanding of what I'm actually accomplishing with some of these boosts. Ooh, that was damage. That was special damage. You have spiked gauntlets. Is that the reason? That might be the reason. Will you still be chasing after me? Yes. Barnacles. Well, the turtle is. Is anything else chasing after me? Because I might be able to just... Oh, that was way too close. Especially if the turtle can do stuff. Another... Oh, these are just centipedes. Well, they aren't so bad. In fact, they're considered trivial in my native tongue. But let's just heal a little bit more in case it becomes more than a small problem. Alright, so you're done. And you're just about done. Alright, cool. One more turn until I can heal. Okay. And then we finish off the healing, and it's probably been 200 turns later. So now we can just go ahead and head back down and deal with this hide-sheathed hermit who is ridiculously strong, according to the damage he deals me. I mean, look at this. This is not trivial. This is non-trivial. Are you gonna chase me? You're not gonna chase me. Alright. Well, at times like these, it's good to get out the big gun. The big gun. Wait, you're still perfect? Oh, I kicked him. Did that use any slugs? I don't think it did. That did use slugs. Although I kicked him and then I hit him for stuff. Alright, cool. So that's kind of cool, the way that works. I failed to get through his armor. Hoy vey. He's not taking a lot of damage. This guy's strong. Wait, what? Oh crap, I still need to reload. Guess I could do it right there, so. There we are. Much better. Finally, you died. You had some good, you have some good stuff. Some very good stuff. Like, for instance, wicked spikes jet from these iron black gauntlets. Yeah, the 2 daggers. That was giving me some real trouble there, Hide-Sheathed Hermit. But in the end, justice prevailed, and my name is Justice. So, that's why that happened. Really? Okay, there we go. Finally, finished killing you. Killing you, guy! Yeah, when I was first looking at those guys, I thought those were the tortoises, but they are not the tortoises. Can I heal? No. Guess we'll just wait it out then. All 220 turns. You have a rubber gum injector. Can I kill you before you use it? Yes, I can, even though it's bloody now. So I'm not entirely sure why I'm bothering with this. Although I have a feeling Golgotha is going to be nasty, and I want to just be as ready for that as possible. So that's why I'm doing this. And we can heal up. This stuff, this poison from the honey skunks, because I fought more than one. That's some nasty stuff right there. Some nasties. Did I find stairs? I don't know if I have found stairs. Okay, there's stairs. Never mind. I did find stairs. Their name is the right arrow. Just kill pricklers. Gosh darn it! I hate pricklers. Huh! Hate pricklers. Make me waste 200 turns healing. If not more. Alright, let's just kill you while I only have your attention. Killed you while I only have your attention, and then add infinite, add instant repeat. So you have a basic toolkit, don't you, good friend? You shouldn't be hard because you're not actually equipped with anything. It's the guys that are equipped with certain things that cause problems for me. All right, so that's that in that area. But yeah, definitely making sure to only fight one thing at a time. That is definitely important. Something that I need to learn one of these days. Even when it's just a 2-headed boar. Haha! Raw 2-headed boar meat. Alright. And then finish off the turns. Okay. Seems like using a lot of turns isn't that big of a deal in this game. But I don't know. Maybe there's going to be some time-based stuff later on where healing quickly is going to be important. And that's when I would love to get my hands on the abilities of the juggler boost. I got a musket. That guy wasn't using it? Why wasn't he using it? Now this guy's got a kukri. He could actually damage me a little bit. But he wasn't very good at it. So alright, cool. So we'll just take it then. I keep wanting to press comma for some strange reason. Certainly not by playing this game. This game's very different from that. I should really steal the 2-headed boar pieces. I don't know why I'm not eating those. There we go. Get out of your case, your basket case, and then finish you off. Excellent. We'll fight the prickler. The pricklers are evil. That's all I have to say. Total evilness. Just gonna ignore you entirely. Just no. Don't feel like it this time. Alright. Building out the zone. I think it was around this area that I ran into. Ooh. You look nasty. I think I'm just gonna run back upstairs and see stuff as it comes to me, which it's not. Looks like I didn't catch anybody's attention when I was doing that, so. Oh geez, the hermit was able to hit me from there? Dag, man. Once again, this game proves to be strangely powerful. Okay. And so how do my slugs look in the carbine? I'm well equipped. And there's boar jerky sitting here for some reason. Let's try to smack you out. Oh, good. Very good. Yeah, I'm very lucky that these things end up not hurting very much, so... There's a number of enemies here. The not least of... Ah, jeez. Yeah, so they can hit me from that direction, too. Something I have to be worried about. It's not just sitting directly on the area, but also the matter of being in other words that I'm confusing everybody with. Oh crap, the honey skunk can hit me from here? I guess it can. That would explain the tons of damage I'm taking. Ay. Okay, let's try to heal up all those many turns. Get some raw boar meat. Try to kill a honey skunk until it dies. There we go, much better. Honey skunks do deal a lot of damage. It's just that they don't have a lot of HP either. So it works out for me too. So we were on the lookout for chain gun turrets, because that's what killed us last time. Yeah. Ooh, steel longsword. That could prove damaging. Very damaging if you manage a critical hit on me. And this is where we go sprinting away from everyone. Okay. But not before I pick up everything here. Alright, cool. I can just begin some healing, and then rest until somebody makes his way out. Why is he kind of running in that direction like that? Okay, cool. Poof. He did. Ta-da! Oh, gee whiz. Willikers. They don't like slipping on the blood, do they? Oh, gee whiz. Again with this problem that I always seem to have fighting enemies. Can't sprint for a while yet, so we're going to have to take the long route around. No, I can't do that, so... Okay. Maybe I can heal? No, I can't heal yet. But it doesn't look like they figured out where I was going. Stupid animals. Alright. So there we go. We're back in the game. Except they keep getting criticals on me. That doesn't help my score at all. Alright. Butchering corpses is coming definitely in handy around this area. Definitely. Ah, blasted. Should have saw that coming. Alright. I mean, I can try fighting you, I guess. Looks like I'm still not dealing any damage. Okay, so you have a steel short sword. I don't think it can deal that much damage. But it can deal enough. So this is where we start sprinting away from you. Especially in the wrong direction. Okay, and then hope that I can injure you. I don't penetrate his armor. Dang. What kind of weapon do I have that I'm not penetrating armor? Daggyo. Well, looks like I'm hitting you a little bit now. Badly wounded. There we go. So that was the little bit that I needed. Okay, that's why. He was wearing furs and ring now. Heck. These enemies, they're getting smarter and more well-equipped. But mostly more well-equipped. Everything I said about the various smartness could just be attributed to him having better chances of hitting and better chances of hurting. So, yeah. So instead, we should probably just call it a day instead of looking for everything on this floor. So, okay, I can kill a couple of boars. Or a few boars. They're not worth any experience. They're worth meat. And indeed, I did collect yon meat. You know, for some reason I was expecting a lot of trash here that I could pick. There it is! There it is. There's the rub. God, I hate pricklers so much. Especially because they do that. Okay, well, at least I got you that time. And we got all this stuff. This is what I was hoping for. Excellent. And an iron dagger just to finish off. So yeah, I'll just stop it here. This has been Game Hunter playing some Caves of Qud, and join me next time when we continue along the path of the corroded archway and eventually make our way to Golgotha, where we do some crazy stuff, I'm sure. So I'll be disassembling some stuff in the meantime. Until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.